Do you know that being happy is one of the greatest forms of success? Yes, true, of course. Even Dalai Lama states that our purpose of life is to be happy. And that's the reason we all wanted to lead a very happy and enjoyable life. But in reality, is it happening? Are we happy always? The answer for this will be no, of course. Do you know what is the reason which restricts our happiness? Why we are not able to attain the happiness throughout? What are the factors which are responsible for happiness and what are the things which boost our happiness? Like this, you may have n number of questions on happiness. To answer all this, our psychologists have done lot of researches and derived on some theories. And in this video, I am going to explain few of the theories of happiness to know what are the factors which affects the happiness and how to be happy. Want to know more about it? Let's go into the video. In this video, we are going to see what is happiness, what are the myth feelings behind the happiness, and what are the psychological theories on happiness and how to boost our happiness. To start with, let's see the definition of happiness. Happiness is defined as a state of emotional well-being. Well, now let's see the myth feeling that we have on happiness. The first myth feel is that money is considered as happiness. Generally we think money brings happiness, but actually it is not completely true. Money brings happiness until certain threshold level, after which the happiness doesn't increase proportionally with money. The second myth is happiness is considered as an end point. Happiness isn't a goal that we can simply reach and be done with it. Rather, it has to be felt and enjoyed in every moment of our life. Thus, these are the two myths on happiness that normally we carry with us. Now, let us see few theories on happiness. The first theory is the freedom of choice theory. This theory was derived by professor and scientist Ronald Englert. The professor explains that the degree of happiness depends on their ability to make choices without any external influence and interference. The moment we feel our freedom to choose is removed from us, we become unhappy, thus making people independent to make their own choice decides their happiness. Well, the second theory is authentic happiness theory. In the year 2002, Professor Seligman introduced this theory. This professor explains that people attain their authentic happiness if they become aware of their own personal signature strength and take ownership of them. Thus, by knowing oneself, one attains his inner happiness. Now, let us see the third theory explained by ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle. Aristotle explains that happiness is associated with two different kinds, hedonia and eudaimonia. Hedonia, happiness, is derived from pleasure. It is most often associated with doing the things which makes us feel good, like self-care, fulfilling desires, experiencing enjoyment and feeling a sense of satisfaction. Whereas eudaimonia, happiness, is associated more with fulfilling responsibilities, investing in long-term goals, concern for the welfare of other people, and living up to the personal ideals. Thus, Aristotle says that taking care of ourselves and our needs, we get instant happiness, whereas taking care of our life purpose and the society gives us everlasting happiness. Thus, we can conclude that happiness is a broad term that means different things to different people. However, to summarize, we can boost our happiness by being independent to choose what we want, knowing our signature strength, and doing what makes us good, and working to meet out our life purpose and social needs. Hope you got a better understanding of happiness. As we are all aware, every individual are unique, and so their perception on happiness is different. But still, on a common note, we can conclude that to get instantaneous happiness, we need to do what we love. And secondly, when we are aware of ourselves about our signature strength, we'll become confident and we'll be happy. And thirdly, when we have the freedom to choose whatever we want, then we'll have the happiness. And secondly, for everlasting happiness, we need to find out the purpose of our life and do accordingly. And at last, we need to give back to our society, work for the society. This will lead to everlasting happiness. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like, please do share and subscribe. This is Devi Gnanasekaran signing off. Thank you. Thanks for watching.